Destin DeMarion here, back with a mystery tackle box unboxing video. This one's for March. We've got something new going on in March. This is an all Berkeley product box, which is kind of neat. We haven't really seen that with Mystery Tackle Box yet. Let's get into what we've got for this month. A lot of baits that are going to be catering to this type of seasonal fishing. So in some of the parts of the country, like where I live, it's still kind of late winter. We still have some ice and things are starting to thaw out. So we have some early spring, late winter, and also in other parts of the country, they're further along where they're responding and such like that. So this is more of a cold water bait. This is the Flicker Shad from Berkeley. It's got that flat-sided crankbait, so it's going to have that tight wobble, great in the cold water. You don't want too much action. It's a mid-range kind of diver, great finesse-style crankbait, great cold water bait. Fire tiger pattern, great perch imitation, especially up north. A lot of fish are eating perch where I live. So, cool bait from Berkeley. Let's get on the soft plastics. This one is from their Havoc series. This is called the Moneymaker, and this was actually designed by Brandon Palaniuk. It's specifically designed for wacky rigging. You can see it's symmetrical there. You've got the kind of middle section of the worm here that's designed for hooking the wacky hook through it. It's going to have a nice action on the fall. It's a good soft plastic. Wacky worms, excellent bait as those fish are moving up, especially after they've seen a lot of different moving baits and stuff like that. A little finesse type approach or fishing around the spawn. Great bait from Havoc. On to our other soft plastic from Berkeley. This is from their power bait line. This is the Fighting Bug. Black and red color, great for murky water situations. This is a bait you're going to want to flip and pitch primarily around cover, flipping it on a bed too. Great way to provoke a strike from a spawning fish. It's got that good power bait stench. Right when I opened the box, I knew something was in there that was power bait. But that's from Berkeley. That's the Fighting Bug. And like I just mentioned, the power bait scent. We've got the Gulp Alive Marinade, and this is in the minnow variety. There's actually an article in the Dibble Digest this month about how to properly marinate your different soft plastic baits and such with the Gulp Alive Marinade. Very popular around the Great Lakes area where I live for marinating baits, along with the rest of the country. Cool thing from Berkeley and Gulp. And this is a little bit different. We've got some line here, which is cool. We've got a 300-yard spool of Trilene XT monofilament. This is in a low visibility green type. It's going to have a nice camouflage, blend in with the water in most situations. Monofilament's got some stretch. I'll talk a little bit about the monofilament versus fluorocarbon and braid. So monofilament's got the stretch. That's what you're going to primarily use now. It's kind of pigeonholed into fishing topwater baits, stuff of that variety, really. That's pretty much the only thing I fish on it. Other applications too. A lot of walleye guys still stick with it, and bass guys too. Everybody's about it from their own train of thought, but most people are getting into the fluorocarbon and the braid. Fluorocarbon obviously for invisibility reasons, and braid because of no stretch. It's great for flipping and presentations like that. But cool line, very popular. I've been using Trilene XT since I was a little kid. I mean, that's what I got started off on when I was young and fishing a bobber and doing all that stuff when my grandpa used to take me, so that's pretty neat. And like I mentioned about the articles, we've got the Dibble Digest, and all the articles are catered to fishing these specific baits. So like I said, how to marinate your baits in Gulp Alive, how to fish the different soft plastics, the Flicker Shad. Great resource that Mystery Tackle Box has come out with. And like always, guys, don't forget to use the GET499 code. I'm going to include it in the information section of this to get your first box for only $4.99. Mystery Tackle Box does not only have bass variety of the monthly mailing, but they also have inshore saltwater now, ice fishing seasonally, obviously, and then they've got the panfish boxes. So check those out, and have a great month. Things are starting to heat up. I can't wait to hit the water.